sound like I'm guessed. Have you watched the Korean gangster movie, The Friend, in Korean title, 친구? In the movie, the main character acted the withdrawal symptom of the drug addiction. In the movie, he keeps speaking the nonsense and contempting his girlfriend insanely. It is the summer, but he still feels cold. He covers himself with one thick winter blanket and trembles his body extremely, even making sounds of teeth beating, like this. It looks too tough and difficult to kick off the drug habit. It is the common idea about the drug addiction. The power of drug addiction was so enormous, we cannot resist it. However, in 1970s, in Canada, one psychologist, the Dr. Bruce Alexander, conducted one interesting test. The test result totally, completely reversed that common idea about the drug addiction. The title of the test was called the Rat Park because he conducted the test with 32 rats. He divided that 32 rats into two groups of 16 rats per each group. And for the first group, he put it to the very small space and gave insufficient food. The condition and the environment was so terrible. On the other hand, for the other group, the Dr. Bruce put it to the huge space with 200 square feet. And he built up the very pleasant environment for that 16 rats. Not only that, giving the proper light, the playground, the toys, and enough food supply too. As well as, he formed that 16 rats in pairs of 8 male and 8 female rats to prevent from that stress caused by not having mates. It was very perfect rat pimping. And he provided the drug through the water supply. He mixed the drug with water and gave it to 32 rats in 2 groups. And also, he gave the 32 rats the pure water. So the 32 rats had their choices to drink between the pure water and the drug water. Then what happened? The rats in the first group, in a bad environment, got critically addicted to the drug, as generally speculated. However, the other group, the rats in a good environment, didn't get addicted to the drug water. In the first, they also showed their favors to that drug water, but sooner or later, they began turning to the pure water. In the end, the addiction did not happen. So the next, the Dr. Alexander performed another test. This time, the doctor provided the 16 rats in a good environment with only drug water, no pure water, for 57 days. After 57 days, the doctor started giving the pure water. So the conditions were the same. Then what happened? The same thing happened. The rats, the 16 rats in a good environment, was forcefully addicted to the drug, began to turn to the pure water when the pure water started to be provided. So based on this test result, the Dr. Alexander insisted that people and other experts had exaggerated the power of the drug addiction. Of course, other experts may present the contrary evidence, such as brain scanning picture of the drug addict, showing the totally different color from the ordinary people. But do you know that? Not only the drug addicts, ordinary people addicted to anything such as gambles, shopping, games, and even work or love attachment right after breakup also show the similar result with drug addicts in brain scanning picture. So the real factor of the drug addiction are ourselves or environment, not the drug itself. All kinds of addiction has no difference from the drug addiction. The spiritual hunger caused from the stress or the vain desire drive us to the addiction. And the stress and the vain desire are caused from the environment. To avoid the stress, we avert our energies to the gambles, games, shopping, or even drugs. And in order to achieve the vain desire that we can never achieve, we become workaholic or loveholic. My conclusion is that what really are frightening us are not the drug, but our minds and the environment. That's all. Thank you.